Good morning, children. I hope you all are fine and safe at home and also doing your studies well. Today, we will going to start the explanation of chapter 12, Natural Disasters, after the reading and exercise of this chapter. So, children, let's start with the explanation of chapter 12 and try to understand what is natural disaster. What is disaster? Or what do you understand by the word disaster? Meaning, disaster means a sudden accident or forces of nature that cause destruction of life and property on earth are called natural disasters. For example, floods, droughts, earthquakes, cyclone, volcanic eruption, landslides, and tsunamis. Here are some more examples of natural disaster. We can see here in this picture forest fire or wildfires. These are large destructive fires in forest. They may be triggered by lightning or human activity. Look at this picture. This is tsunami. Tsunami are the series of huge sea waves which are caused by underwater earthquakes or volcanic eruption. These waves can travel thousands of kilometers. They destroy everything in their path. Look at this picture. This is volcanic eruption. When volcanic eruption occur, molten lava, steam and gases ash are expelled through a volcano. Look at this picture. This is tornado. Tornadoes are violent storms. These are funnel shaped and stretch from the earth to the clouds above. Look at this picture. This is blizzard. Blizzard are storms characterized by strong cold winds and lots of snow. Look at this picture. This is landslide. A landslide occurs when rocks, debris, and soil move down a slope. This happens during or after heavy rainfall or snowfall. It may also occur after an earthquake. Look at this picture. This is flood. When a river or a stream overflows its banks and the water spreads to the surrounding areas, it generally occurs when there is very heavy rainfall. Safety measures that we can take before flood. Listening to the radio or watching television for warning and advice. Keeping a radio, a torch, a few matchboxes, and candles handy. Storing stocks of food and fresh water. Assembling a first aid kit and keeping it ready for an emergency numbers. Switching off and unplugging all electrical appliances in the house. Look at this picture. This is drought. Drought means occurrence of little or no rain for a long period of time. Drought causes extreme scarcity of water. Drought affects area have very few natural sources of water. Farmers are most affected during the drought as they are unable to grow crops. This results in a shortage of food leading to a famine. Safety measures to be taken to prevent drought. Grow more trees, develop rainwater harvesting system, grow drought resistant crops such as sorghum, millets and maize, spray water directly on the base of plants so that less water is used. Look at this picture. This is the effect of an earthquake. Sometimes the ground shakes violently. This is caused by sudden movements under the earth's surface. This is known as earthquake. It is difficult to predict an earthquake. It occurs without any warning. Seismograph is an instrument that is used to record an earthquake tremors. The scientific study of earthquakes is called seismology. What are the precautions during an earthquake? Get out of your school or house and move to an open area. Next, stay away from buildings, trees, and power lines. Sit under a heavy table if you are inside a building and cannot get out of it. Use the staircase and not the lift during and immediately after an earthquake. Look at this picture. This is cyclone. Cyclones are violent storms. They form over oceans and seas and cause destruction when they reach the shore. Cyclones are always accompanied by heavy showers and high speed winds. How can we prepare for a cyclone? We can prepare for a cyclone in the following ways. Listen to the radio and watch television for weather forecast and warnings. Move to a safe place before the cyclone arrives. Store dry food in waterproof bags. Stay away from the oceans or sea. Keep phone numbers of hospitals, relatives, and friends handy. Here we ends up with the explanation of chapter 12 natural disaster. See you in the next class.